See by those two holes right there, I have removed those two switches. And had some contact cleaner on them. I went ahead and wiped them off. You know, as far as the actual action of switching, they feel fantastic. I don't feel any more binding like they did in the beginning, but as you remember, these things were kind of seized and didn't move very well, and I've cleaned them several times to help break up any residue on the physical contacts. But that don't mean nothing. I mean, still have more debris, so we're going to end up more likely opening them up. But before that, I wanted to look at these in a visual sense. We heard it with our ears when we flicked them back and forth. It cut the sound out and everything. Let me aim you to the O-scope thing. Adjust this. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to hook these up, and then we're going to look at them in a visual stance and just get an idea of, you know, how dirty or whatnot they are just by moving them back and forth. So as you can see, it's going from one polarity to the other, and I don't really see any dirtiness. I'm trying to. And this one just is not displaying any issues. Okay, so let's go ahead and put the other one on. Okay, so we're going to do the same test with this one. Now let's wiggle it. Okay, it is not displaying any noise. I mean, that one's really solid, really tight. Let me go back to the other one. Okay, so there, you saw that on the screen. Look at that. I think I found a problem. Yes. Now you notice that I'm not sliding the switch up and down. I'm just wiggling it left to right, and it is changing polarities. Of course, I'm putting a lot of pressure on that. So we definitely have a bad switch here. In fact, I don't even have to move that. I could just move the leg. Put the other one back in. So we know we got to tear this one apart. Well, a little dirtiness there. But that could be my probe. Nope, not the probe. So it's in the leg. Alright, so we need to tear both of these apart and find out what's going on with them. So for that we will need a screwdriver that I just so happen not to have on the bench. Okay, these are pretty good tabs. Got a lot of, don't have a lot of give to it. But I'm sure you don't want to do this too many times. So it appears that the contact is the center part of the switch, and these are the two legs. Well, that was interesting. Now we know what's inside the switch. And now to clean said switch. Just going to wipe down all the contact cleaner that was on there. Now, were you paying attention how the switch came apart? I probably didn't. Alright, so how are we going to clean it, you wonder? With this. And apparently I need a new head. So let me change this out. What is this, you wonder? That is a fiberglass brush. And I got mine many years ago at Radio Shack when they first came out. You can buy these off of eBay. Of course, they're going to be under different brand names, because I don't think Radio Shack sells them anymore. Just do a search on eBay for fiberglass brush, and I got these replacements also off of eBay. And so since this is my last one, I need to order more. Can't Can't remember what the whole assembly goes for. I think it's around $10 or so. And the replacement cartridges are also $10 for 2. I figure my housing is good enough. I don't necessarily need any more. So what we're going to do is we're going to go through and clean this up, all the contact points. I know it's kind of difficult to see on camera because my hand and the pin placement and everything. And these contacts are really, really tarnished. Try to get some better light in there. There. Now I think we both can see it. You can see how tarnished that is. And now it's not. These pins are really awesome. Oops. Thought I was showing the camera and I wasn't. See that center? That's what's been dragging across those contacts. Kind of interesting how they got this set up for the tension, springiness. A little better, you thinking? Me too. And now let's see if we can put this all back together, because I don't know about you, I honestly didn't pay attention. Sitting there thinking, gosh, did those, yeah, those bottom tabs, these bottom tabs here broke off. Doggone it. So that's what I was picking up there, and I thought it was, but wasn't. So this might be a futile point here. And this is going to go in upside down. You can see that little indent there. I'm going to say that that's where the crown of that goes. All we could do is hope that those little nubs actually bend over and make contact, smash down. Nope, that one just snapped off. Doggone it. Shoot. Okay. That one is dead. Ah, boy. Doggone it. Alrighty, well, I guess now is off to eBay to see what if I could find replacements. Let's go for broke. Just broke. Alright. Gonna waste my time. Okay, well, this is gonna end this video here. Let me see if I could find replacement switches. I guess while we're here, let's look at this real quick. I can resolder this, I guess. Have the tube out. Let me zoom you in. Alright, so if you look here at this resistor, it's the other end, of course. Okay, so this leg right here might be a problem, you think? Okay, let's go ahead and end the video right here. I'll get that soldered in, see if I could order new switches or what kind of resolution I have on that, and then we'll pick it up from there. Before I let you go, going through see what I had on supply, I come across these two switches here. I'm not sure exactly how well they line up, but a side by side is really, really close. Guess I can get them in the camera. Looks really close. These are Heathkit, and these here are made by Stackpole. So what I want to do before I go any further is let's see if the screw holes line up. That would be awesome if they would. Now these are, of course, different pole, but I mean, you wire it up, it's going to do just the same. So we got that one removed. So let's see if what we can do here. Cool. That is going to work. See that? Cool. That'll work. I'm back, and I've got all the work completed. Got that resistor soldered in. I went ahead and swapped out the smiley face disc capacitor and put in a foil one. Got that in there really good. And have the new switches in here mounted. And what's really neat about this is I was able to use the original screws that went with this Heathkit device. The switches, these switches had threaded holes, so luckily the Heathkit screws did fit into there with no issues. So I didn't have to rethread them or drill them out or anything. I just put a little penetrating oil on the threads of the screw and ran it through and cinched it down. Put the switch bodies and the nut, the bolt and the washer, nut and the washer in my parts bin, and there we go. So got all this soldered in really well. Bus wires in there, no issues. So now this is the moment of truth, is fire it up and see what happens. I'm hoping that this all works, because honestly, I'm really getting tired of working on this project. I'm sure some of you know exactly what I'm talking about. I have many other projects I need to do, and I'm ready to move on to those and get those achieved. And it would be really, really nice to have this finished, not only just to have the project finished, but also to use the device. That would be awesome. So let me go ahead and get this plugged into the Variac isolation transformer. Have the audio function generator on standby, warming up, so that's off. The speaker's on, gain is down, and the power is off. So let's see what happens. Hopefully it works. That's what we're hoping. Okay, big red switch is thrown, and let's turn this on. A little bit of hum. Okay, we got our light. It's quiet. It's scary quiet. Let me probe the ports here real quick. And unfortunately, let's see here. So I've got this on DC for no other reason, because that's where the switch ended up. Okay, and now AC, 0.5 volt. Okay. Okay, now I hear audio. But my tube is not working. But I do have audio, a little buzz when I crank the gain all the way up. And that's when it's over here on with high gain. So I got 10 millivolts, 0.5 volt. Let's put this on noise. 2.5 volts AC. And 205 millivolts DC. Okay, so that changed. Interesting. Remember, we were getting 160 volts or something like that. Oh, there we go. 162 volts DC. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and put noise to it. Well, that's good. The gain just, it's not there. Let me try a different generator. Set it to 200 hertz at 1 volt. And my light will probably not work. And it's not. I could barely hear it out of here. That's 2 volts, and I'm just not getting any audio. There we go. So I'm getting no deflection here, and the audio still isn't loud. And honestly, I'm not sure what to do. I guess I need to go through and backtrack wiring. It's very plausible. Maybe I did that modification incorrectly, and that's my fault. So I might go in there and try bypassing that. What I'm going to try here is this old Radio Shack. The gain on this should be nice and loud. You hear how good that is. And I'm not getting it out of there. Let me change my frequency to 400. Just not loud enough. I would expect this thing to be booming. Alrighty, well, that's it for now. I need to regroup, figure out what's going on. Let me think about this for a while and see what my next step is.